So let's go this way.
Yep, close enough.
Yeah, it's kind of weird though. Like, do you think you could actually catch a tiger by its toe?
No,
You really hope.
they don't even have toes. They got like
Yeah, they do. They have paw toes. Paws have toes.
They have like little paw beans.
Yeah, no. Their paw beans are separated, like cats.
Yeah.
Cats have toes.
They're like exactly like cats but big.
Yeah, but they have toes. Cats have toes.
No. They have like little beans. They have little beans and like
They have toes, Pierce. Toes.
they don't have toes at all.
They have toes, Pierce. Hold on, I'm getting my bones.
That's what I always thought you were doing.
They have toes, Pierce.
They do not have
Pierce.
toes.
Yes, they do. The beans are on the toes.
Okay, when you think of a toe, what do you think it is? What
An
like
extension of the foot.
then wouldn't your like foot be an extension of your foot? So your foot is
What?
a giant
No,
toe?
stop, shut up. Did you just say that your foot is an extension of your foot? Are you
Alright.
a buffoon?
Let me rephrase that. What do you define as a foot?
As a foot? What do I define as a foot? I don't know. The end of your leg. That's not the same thing as your leg. That's an attachment to your leg. What? Wait, I don't. What do you want me to say, Pierce?
I don't know, because here's the thing. They definitely do not have toes. They don't have toes.
They do. They have toes.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They have toes. Yes.
Alright. So say I took my foot, alright?
Okay.
I have toes. The toes are in
Yes.
two separate areas. They have
Yeah.
They have two joints connected to them, right? Or not two
Okay.
joints. Yeah, two joints. Because there's one that connects it to the foot, and one connects the knuckle of the toe.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cats do not have those two knuckles. They only have one thing, and then it's the extension of a claw, which is not bone.
A claw isn't bone.
No, it's keratin.
What?
It's same thing of your nail. Keratin is the same thing as your nail.
Oh, that's what you can cut without hurting. But Pierce.
Cats do not have
Pierce.
toes.
Cats have toes.
No.
Okay, their paw separates into three separate spots.
But neither one of them are two knuckles like toes.
Okay, hold on. They have their big bean that's in the center of their paw, right?
Yeah.
They have the big bean in the center of their paw, but they have three other beans that are on their toes because their toes are it's separated.
No.
from the base.
No. What?
Yeah.
I want you to focus on one bean. What creates that one bean? One knuckle
What?
and one muscle that extends their claw.
A knuckle? Did you just say that they have knuckles?
They have one knuckle, like one joint knuckle. I don't know how else to describe it.
They have one joint.
They have one joint, not two.
Okay.
And
But I feel like it's still a toe. If you cut off, hear me out. If you cut off your toe at the knuckle, is it still a toe? Because there's still the rest of the toe.
you don't have a toe anymore.
Shut up! If you cut off the toe at your knuckle, at the toe's knuckle, there's still the other part of the toe that's like disconnected.
Okay.
from the base.
So here's my thing. You're talking about if you cut off half of your toe. Therefore, it's no longer a full toe.
Yes, but you still have half a toe.
But you technically don't have a toe.
No, you have half a toe.
No,
Cat. So does that mean that cats don't have toes? Cats have half a toe?
I guess. But even then, they have a full part. Here's the thing. When
No,
you
it's
cut off half a
it's an
toe,
appendage to their foot, Pierce. It's an appendage to their foot. The three smaller beans that aren't next to the big bean are an appendage. They're on an appendage of the foot. That means
then
it's
my
a toe.
fingers are appendages, but they don't have fingers.
fingers
They
are
have toes.
appendages, yes.
They don't even have toes. They have like little claw
I'm saying-
things.
Shut up. I'm saying the appendage to the paw is the toes that the three beans are on, Pierce. Cats have toes.
Cats do not have toes because the toe by itself has two knuckles that are can
Shut
join
up.
with bones.
No, cats have toes.
Two joints
The joints don't matter, Pierce.
Yes, they do. That is the entire point of a toe.
Shut up. If you have a toe and you just take the joint out of it, like if you have a toe and you were born and the toe doesn't have a joint, does that mean that the toe's not a toe anymore?
Yeah.
If the toe doesn't. What?
What do you want me to answer? That a toe is a toe when it doesn't follow the rules of a toe?
The toe doesn't have to have a knuckle, Pierce.
I feel like it does to be a toe.
No. It doesn't. It could be a toe that doesn't do anything, but be a toe. Like, what if you were born with a deformity and the toe and your toes don't have knuckles? Does that mean that your toes aren't toes?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Because if it doesn't follow the rules of a toe, how could you call it a toe?
Are you 100% sure that the rule of a toe is that it has to have...
Compared to a human, yes? Yes.
Why is there's a zombie with full iron or full copper?
I don't know.
We're in copper.
Why do you think a cat has a toe when it doesn't?
Because the cat does have a toe.
No, it doesn't. Alright, here's my thing. Here's my thing.
I can't say anything. A cat has a toe, Pierce.
Okay, a cat does not have a toe.
A cat does have a toe.
You're saying because a cat has a toe, like, its beans are toes because it is a separate appendage to its body, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, here's my thing. Say I were to have an extra appendage to my hand, alright?
Okay.
Would that make it a finger?
Yes. If it looked like a finger and it was a finger.
No. That
Like,
doesn't matter because if there was like an extra...
Explain the appendage.
Okay. It's an extra bone that just doesn't have any joints, just out of my finger, or my hand.
I would call that a nut finger.
I wouldn't. No joints, no nothing. It can't move. It doesn't...
I would call it a fingerish nub.
A fingerish nub. So you're saying it would look like a finger, but it isn't one.
No, I would say it's a fingerish nub. So it's a finger, but it's also not a finger because it's half your... It's not... Just stop talking.
No. You just lost this argument by admitting it was a finger's nub.
Because I didn't say it's not a finger, Pierce.
But your words did.
No.
Your choice of words, fingerishly nub.
Use your brain. Use your brain. If you were listening and you were using your brain in a manner that actually used common logic, Pierce, then you would know that a finger, a nub is not the same. Because if you said, all right, pause for a second. Everything, just pause everything. Just stop everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you said that there was a cat and it had its 3 toes, just don't interrupt me. There's 3 toes, okay? It has its 3 toes and it has an extra little nub. I would not say that extra little nub is a toe because it's not a part of the normal 3 that it usually has. Same way that if you have a nub, like an extra appendage on your finger, on your hand, for like a little nub finger, I would not say that that's a finger because it's not in the base 5 and it's not looking like a finger, but the cat's toes look like toes, Pierce.
They do not look like toes because they don't
look like toes.
They don't follow the rules of the toe.
Yes, they do. It's a toe. It's an extra appendage on your foot. It does foot.
Well, we just went over the extra appendage on your foot or hand, I guess, in this manner, and it doesn't work.
Then why would they have them?
Because it provides grip. It allows them to move. It's not a toe.
Do you know what toes do? Toes provide grip, Pierce.
Toes provide grip, but the knobs of a foot on a bean, the beans of a cat, do not work.
Toes provide grip. Toes provide grip, and they provide...
They have similar uses, but they do not work.
Have toes. The cats have toes, Pierce.
They do not work as toes.
Okay, stop. Do you want to look it up on Google and see who's right? Because I guarantee it's me. I guarantee you.
I guarantee it's me, and if Google's wrong, Google's wrong. Because the AI has told me to kill myself twice.
Stop talking. Maybe they're right. Just stop talking. Just stop. Everyone stop talking. Do cats have toes? Yes, cats have toes.
Cats do not have toes.
It says cats have 18 toes.
What the hell are they on about?
Okay, that's AI. We're gonna use something that's not AI. How many toes does a cat have?
I'm back in though.
Pierce, I can't find an answer, so we're just gonna keep arguing. I have a question for you, okay? Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
If I had, let's say I had a deformity, right? And there was a little thing on my chest, right? And it had a joint. Would that make it a finger on my chest?
No.
Okay, then
Because
your
your
logic
elbow
doesn't
has a
stand.
joint. Your shoulder has a joint. It can't even. Your chest does already have a joint. How the hell are you? What are you trying to say?
I'm saying if I had an extension to my chest, if there was a finger on my chest, and it wasn't a finger, but it was just a nub with a joint. Shut up! It was just a nub with a joint. Would that make it a finger?
Okay. A joint with a nub on it. No.
If I had a replica of a finger on my chest, would it be a finger?
Yes, because it's a finger. It's a replica of a finger. It itself is a finger. Where the hell are you going with this? I don't see your point at all.
Oh my God, Pierce. Do you know what that means?
What? What? You're wrong?
That means I can't have toes!
I do not have toes. How does a finger on my chest?
Stop. We're looking up at the cat. Toes have joints.
They have one joint.
Cat
And then they have a muscle that extends.
Zombie, stop trying to touch me! Oh, boy, I'm getting angry. You don't want to see me when I'm angry, Pierce.
Yeah.
Okay. Do cats' toes have joints?
Cat's
Yes!
toes?
Yes!
Hold up.
Yes!
Objection right here. Objection. This is leading because you're trying to make the AI use toes. When an the AI cannot deny what you do. This is leading. Does cats...
Pierce, the AI already confirmed that it has toes, so it's not leading because it already...
But the beans are not toes!
I'm not saying the beads are toes, I'm saying what the beads are connected to our toes.
No.
Oh, you're arguing. I can tell it. You're just arguing now because you want to argue. You know that you're wrong, but you just want to keep on arguing.
I do not want to keep on arguing. I want to make sure you know that I'm right. Because cats do not have toes. Also, my sister's sleeping and my mom told me to shut it.
You absolute and utter idiot.
All I'm saying.
This is gonna look crazy in the video.
Toes are an appendage to the foot,
news.
and it said the AI stated that it had joints.
The AI.
Pierce.
Why are we using AI?
Because
it
AI
said
is the future, Pierce. AI is the future.
it's the future,
Okay.
not the future of now.
Oh, the future now is called the present. You freaking idiot. Bleep that out. You freaking idiot. So
Get that in.
if they have,
We're keeping that in. We're keeping that in.
if they have joints, Pierce, and it's
Griffin
an
did
appendage to the foot,
They
what
have
would you call it
joints.
other than a toe? What would you call it other than a toe?
An appendage on the foot. That is not a
Because that's
toe.
what a toe is. That's what
We already
a toe
went over
is.
that appendage on the finger or hand is not a head or a
You
finger.
went over it. You went over it. That's what you said. That's not
No,
what I
that
said.
is what you said too. Because you said it was a finger's, like, nub. Which means it is not itself a finger.
Objection! Objection! You're using my words in a sense that I did not say that.
No, I actually did use it.
No!
Overruled here.
No! Wrong! Pierce, they have toes.
They do not have toes.
The Google said it, bro.
The Google AI that told me to kill myself twice when I tried to ask it a school
I
answer
need
dog.
food.
Yes, Pierce. Yes. It said they have
I
toes.
need you to get in your bag.
AI
So
does-
should I follow
AI
it
does-
if it
when is
said
last-
for
no,
me to
shut
kill
up,
myself?
Shut up.
I'm sorry, I
You're
took
Shut
my
up.
food.
When did it say to kill
Oh,
yourself?
shitting.
When? Tell me when.
I think it was during the Great Depression
No,
that I
that's
had to
not-
search something up, and it said if you were to do something, the best answer
That baby
would
zombie
be
is
to
a
kill
sword.
yourself.
That baby zombie has a sword.
It was like
Okay, well, you
because-
want to know something, Pierce? AI's gonna
The
evolve. What
zombie
if it evolved?
idea.
What if it evolved from that, and it's not gonna say that anymore?
Hey,
Yeah.
Dog, that
Clint.
was 2 months ago. I haven't seen any major improvements with the AI.
Holy crap, I got them
Whoa,
both.
there's a baby zombie with a sword. My dad told me about that.
The cats have toes.
Holy crap,
Cats do not have toes.
there is quite a bit of enemies.
Question.
Yeah?
If cats don't have toes, and the appendage on a cat's foot has joints, like you said. Does that mean that we don't have toes? They have joints, Pierce. Does that mean that we don't have toes because our
We
toes?
have 2 joints. They have 1 joint and a muscle that contracts.
Oh, Pierce. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Toe Leader. I didn't know that you were the king of toes and know everything about toes. I didn't know that you were a little toof that knows every little thing there is to know about toes. I didn't know that your life was toes, Pierce. I didn't know that
Giving
you
me a
dream,
brain
eat, and
aneurysm.
sleep about
I
toes.
know
Pierce.
basic anatomy. I don't know anything more
Clearly
about
not.
toes.
Clearly you don't know basic anatomy because you don't know that cats have toe.
Because they don't have toes.
What? Okay, what about when cat moms say, "Oh, your little tootsies"? What do you think they're referring to, Pierce?
Why are you
They
saying
call
that?
them little beans, and they refer to them as little beans.
The little beans aren't the toe, Pierce. The little beans are the thing on the toe. The little beans are the thing under the toe, Pierce. The little beans are the little part of skin.
About?
The little part of skin that doesn't have fur on it, Pierce. The toe is the thing that the bean is connected to.
The bean itself is a toe because anything else is even further
Did I
from
hear
it.
that correctly? Did you just say that the bean itself is a toe? That's weird.
Okay, let me repeat what I was
weird.
saying.
I thought you said they don't have toes.
They don't.
Oh,
The furthest, the closest thing they have to a toe is the bean. Anything else?
No.
What do you mean no?
What is the bean connected to?
Why is this
Yo.
rabbit so big?
Their
What
foot?
is the
I don't
bean?
know.
What is the bean connected to?
Yes, their foot. There.
The foot. The bean is connected to the foot. What about those 3 little parts that aren't connected on the foot, Pierce?
Ah, crap.
What would
I
you
just
call
made
those?
3 diamond axes.
What would you call those?
The little
Oh, no,
what?
Not
we did-
toes? Not toes?
What are
No?
you? Okay, hold up.
Give it to
What are you even?
Pierce, beans. There's 4 beans. There's a base bean on the foot. Let's say it's the heel of the foot. There's a base bean on the heel of the foot. And then there's 3 other beans that are further out on the foot, on the toes. Because there's 3 disconnected parts on a cat's foot that is the toe.
Look, he should move.
Hey guys,
I have a question. So if you're calling this the heel of the foot, then are you saying they have 4 like
What?
Like,
No.
flat
I'm
foot?
saying.
Put
I'm
it down in the
I'm
comments.
saying, Griffin, shut up.
We're not
Put
done.
it down in the
saying-
comments,
I'm
guys.
saying that the toe has a bean.
Hey, Clint.
The toe, the
Yeah.
bean is the bottom of the toe, Pierce, because they have toe.
No. Okay, if you're
Yeah.
saying here, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Instead of a heel, I'll give you it saying it's the foot itself.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not saying. No, stop. Stop. I'm not saying that the beans are the toe.
I'm talking about the
Beans-
big one. I'm talking about the big thingy.
The big bean. Okay. 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 The big bean is not the foot. The big bean is part of the foot. It's the bottom of the foot.
Okay.
Pierce, you know, okay, let's talk about our feet, okay? Let's talk about human feet, okay?
Yeah.
Our
sure.
feet. Our feet are supposed to, not really anymore, but they're supposed to be, like, have an arc, right? Where there's part of the foot that doesn't touch the bottom, that doesn't touch the floor, right?
Yes.
Yes! The beans on a cat's foot are the parts that touch the floor, yes?
Yes. So
So
what are
wait,
you trying to say?
just wait, just let me finish. If the beans are the parts of the foot, the bean is the part of the foot that touches the floor. I'm saying that the 3 beans at the front, are the part of, in our world, are the part of our toes that touch the floor. Because the bottom of our toes touch the floor. So I'm saying that's what the beans are, and they're connected to the toes, being the bottom of the toes.
Okay. Are you saying cats have 3 toes?
Yes.
So the beans are the toes.
No.
What are you on about?
A cat's foot has 3 disconnected parts. That is not a part of the main foot. And that are the toes. That's the toes. I don't know if it's 3 or 4 actually. It might be 4.
Okay.
Do you understand?
So what are you calling the toe here?
The part that's disconnected from the base of the foot.
The bean?
No!
Because if you're
The part that the bean is on.
Yes! Okay. Sorry. The entire bean is the bottom. I'm talking about the entire thing. Okay, never mind. We're talking about the same thing here. Which means my point still stands that they don't have a toe. They don't have toes at all.
They have 3 toes.
They don't even have anything close to a toe.
Yes, 3.